Imagine a universe where the past is not a fixed point, but a resource to be mined, and the future is a commodity sold to the highest bidder. You are part of the crew of the 1-800 Starship, a ragtag group of time-traveling mercenaries who fix temporal anomalies for a price. But now, a mission goes wrong, trapping you in a loop where yesterday's mistakes become tomorrow's catastrophes. Welcome to Yesterday's Tomorrow, the third mind-bending, action-packed, and deeply strategic installment in J.N. Chaney's 1-800 Starship series. If you love time travel tropes, chaotic sci-fi comedy, and stories that explore the sheer, unadulterated thrill of watching a crew outsmart causality itself through grit, ingenuity, and superior tactics, this audiobook will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in speculative fiction, blending the visceral chaos of paradoxes with the profound weight of consequence. The narrative kicks off with the crew facing the aftermath of a botched job, only to find that the timeline has fractured, creating multiple versions of reality that are colliding. The atmosphere is thick with the static of displaced time, the hum of strained engines, and the creeping dread of knowing that every decision could erase your existence. Chaney excels at capturing the psychological toll of living outside of linear time, making every tactical maneuver, every resource allocation, and every narrow escape feel like a high-stakes gamble, where the price of failure is not just death, but never having existed at all. At the core of the book's massive appeal is its spectacular temporal heist trope and the brilliant paradox management dynamic. This isn't just about shooting lasers, it's about understanding the complex rules of causality, managing limited resources, and using human ingenuity to outsmart enemies who have superior numbers and technology. Watching the protagonist reverse engineer enemy strategies, craft overpowered gear from rare drops, and completely shock arrogant elites with unconventional, trap-heavy tactics is incredibly satisfying. The audiobook narration brings the visceral impact of the combat and the satisfying, chiming ding of a massive level up to life, making every milestone feel like a hard-earned victory. But beyond the stats and the slaughter, the soul of 1-800 Starship lies in its characters and the heavy burden of integrity. The protagonist isn't just a cold, calculating gamer. They are a deeply human individual struggling to maintain their humanity in a system that rewards ruthlessness. They quickly form bonds with a beautifully dysfunctional found family of fellow survivors who help them navigate the treacherous waters of the new social order. The banter is razor-sharp, providing much-needed levity as their squad watches them casually calculate the damage output of a coordinated strike. Their unbreakable trust provides the emotional grounding needed when the world starts throwing literal world-ending threats their way. As the plot accelerates towards its climax, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. A major conspiracy or a rival faction's assault forces the protagonist to push their abilities to their absolute limits. The finale is a spectacular display of tactical brilliance, overwhelming magical firepower, and raw, unbridled ingenuity. The protagonist doesn't just survive the assault, they completely shatter the local power scaling, using a ridiculous, highly technical combination of skills and crafting to turn the enemy's ultimate attack into a mere stepping stone. The payoff is spectacular, delivering a massive, dopamine-fueled victory that proves the most dangerous class in the system isn't the one with the biggest sword, it's the one who understands the rules better than anyone else. Yesterday's Tomorrow is a triumph of the LitRPG and fantasy genres. It is smart, action-packed, and unapologetically addictive. J.N. Chaney has crafted a sequel that perfectly captures the thrill of breaking the apocalypse with a stat sheet and a strategy guide. Plug in your headphones, check your stats, and join the climber. The system is live, but his future is bright.